Okay, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 2. Last time, we had a bit of a lot of stuff happening. A bit of a lot, yes, that makes perfect sense. We ran into Sayori's mom on the way to school. Well, that's at least who she used to be, because now it seems a divorce has happened, and her daughter might have potentially died, so yay. And the other notable event to happen, aside from all the Monica romance shipping that was happening at the beginning, the only other notable thing was that Mori and Kotonoha, who were really close in the last timeline, now seem to be having a bit of a falling out. They definitely don't seem to be as close as they used to be. So that's definitely going to be interesting as we head into the next chapter of this shit. So I hope you're all ready. Buckle in, because it's going to get wild.
And once again, I have to introduce myself. Hi, world, I'm back.
Well, at this point, I figured that I told them that you'll be here for the entire ride, so I don't think you'll need to introduce yourself.
You expect their attention span and memory to be a lot longer than it actually will be.
Right. Okay. Fucking Cliff Notes. I'll introduce this guy every episode from now on. All right. Okay. So.
Good. Thank you.
Right.
As the guy who made the space classroom background,
yeah,
the Moz room guy. A legend in the DDLC mod community.
Okay, now you're definitely... You're nowhere near a legend, my guy.
Oh, I absolutely am. Don't you at me, bitch.
You have an ego the size of Riddler, and that's saying something.
Because I've earned it.
Fuck you. Right. As I walk down the still somewhat empty halls to class, I'm so distracted that I nearly collide with the student who rushes past me. Oh, it's Natsuki. Hi, Blonsky. Oh god, this is... Oh god.
You're right off the bat. You gotta do the voice.
Right, for anyone that's now jumping in, I said this in the first episode, but my voice is not doing well right now. So any high-pitched voices are gonna kill me. And Natsuki isn't potentially not exactly a person that would have a low-pitched voice. This is gonna be great. Hey, move it!
Hey, move it!
Hey, move it! No, actually, that worked pretty well.
Yeah.
A little blur brushes past me. Natsuki? What's she doing here this early? Maybe to escape her dad. Remember the glitch in Act 2 about her dad beating the shit out of her? Oh. My mind races to try and come up with the other explanation as to why she's here so early. Escape from her father is a good explanation, but could there be more? I think there is, but I can't think of anything else at the moment. Without any further incident, I head to my classroom. I walk in and sit in Meiji's chair once more, pulling out books. I thought it said blocks. Roblox! Was it just me, or did Natsuki seem kind of off to you? Off how? Less energetic? I mean, I know it's early in the morning, but that could be it. It could also be malnutrition. Oh. Should we get her something from the vending machines? Not sure how we can do that without coming off as creepy. Right, sorry. Right, she doesn't know we know her, so... No, it's a good idea. I'll think about it. Thanks. And just like that, Meiji goes silent, lost in thought again. As other students trickle in, I keep a special eye out for Kozue. Sure enough, she works
she's already abandoned the blonde thing.
Yeah, she's not a Gyaru right now, so I guess she's not really bullying us in this timeline. What the hell? No Gyaru outfit? I don't especially like that look in her face. She walks over and takes a seat behind me, then crosses her arms on the desk and lays her head down with a soft thud. Mori, who's already in class, looks over at the sound. Excusing herself from her friends, she walks over. Tani-san, are you alright? Huh? Oh, yeah, just tired. Did you eat anything this morning? If not, I have some extra snacks I packed today. You always pack extra snacks. His mood seems to improve slightly. I had an apple on the way to school, so I'm good today. Thank you for offering them. Of course. Mori turns and heads back to her desk, but not before she turns back. By the way, love me what? You look better with brown hair. Did you change it recently? Yeah, I just got tired of putting it down. Gotcha. Mori heads back to their desk. I lay down and begin rummaging through Meiji's backpack, eventually pulling out his wallet. What are you doing? I think I'm gonna go buy some extra snacks just in case. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, let's do that. I stand and head out. That's most of, if not all of the side characters accounted for, so... Well, we didn't even get to speak to Kotonoha. She was just kind of a bitch and walked off.
Well,
so.
we haven't seen.
And we haven't seen Yuri yet, so I wonder if we.
Well, Yuri or Mega Bitch Bully, yeah.
Or yeah, right.
Which is funny obviously we played this last time before Yai Miko came out in Genshin Impact, my favorite character in that game, because I would absolutely remember her having the same name. So, dude, this has been like 2 years
It
since we've done that.
it really reminds you just how much time has passed since between these two acts.
God.
Jesus. I go downstairs to the vending machines, only to find a girl in the Sakura Academy uniform bending over and reaching under the vending machine. Judging by the short stature and blonde hair, I see it can only be Natsuki. Well, I guess Yuri wasn't kidding when she said reaching under the vending machine. Not wanting to sneak up on her, makes some noise, so I woke up. Startled, she jumps up and in the process hits her head on the bottom of the vending machine. Ow! Damn it! Now she holds her head, rubbing it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Eh? Whatever, it's fine. Thanks. Did you lose something? None of your business. I raise my hands defensively. Okay, sorry, you're right. Natsuki goes back. Actually, now my normal speaking voice is more painful than a higher one. That's...
Fuck.
My voice is being very weird right now. Maybe it's because of the volume? I could be speaking too loud. Natsuki goes back to what she was doing. While I make it a point to pay attention to the vending machine next to it, I look over the options. After a while, Natsuki stands up, back up, fuming. Damn it! Too far away! She opens up her backpack and pulls out a change purse, looking through it with a morose expression. I remember just then that Yuri said something about how Natsuki would look under the vending machine for loose change in Act 2 of the original game. So I guess we're expanding on the whole Act 2 from the original game, which is actually really interesting. Natsuki's just about to turn away, defeated, but I kneel. Here, let me get them. Before Natsuki has any chance to protest, I get on my stomach and reach into the vending machine and see a small amount of coins in it back. Fortunately, it seems to me he's tall enough to raise them. I stand back up and brush my legs off, holding out my jerseys. 135 yen. Hey, what? Thanks. She openly takes them. Look over the vending machine, she was just dead. What do you think about getting? Huh? She was right, Natsuki seems kind of out of it today. Well, some milk. Before she can protest again, I put the money in the machine, and out comes a small bottle of ice cold milk. Why? Because Japanese vending machines are weird. They've got a lot of different...
They have a lot of shit.
They got one for pizza, they got one for like a
Yes.
fucking full-blown 3-course meal, I think. I take it in a tour. What? Here, take it. Take the damn milk! Natsuki looks at the milk suspiciously. What? Like they're... Oh, please don't tell me it's that kind of milk.
What?
Mommy milk?
Why the fuck did you go there?
I don't know, everything's different in this game. It might. Natsuki looks at the milk suspiciously, then back at me. Her suspicion only growing more apparent. Should I title this episode Mommy Milk? No, probably not. The lack of response there just speaks volumes. I'm just gonna be quiet now.
Literally, this episode's been about the girl with the smallest milkers, so no.
Yeah, probably not. Well, so far, it could change. I mean, it might meet Yuri.
Well, yes, then they definitely... yeah. Yes.
You're gonna cheat on your girl Monica like that for shit?
No, I'm just... I don't like talking about it, because it's... She was my first interest in this game before I realized I don't like Psycho. And then Monica's like, best girl. Perfect.
Yeah, he's the Monica simp, in case you couldn't tell.
Yes. Like, if this... I honestly wish this would happen to me IRL, because I would just say fuck it to everything else, spend all my time with her. Like,
She just like me, for real, for real. You're not gonna make me own your favorite like that Chiba girl, are you? What the hell? Kotonoha? Yeah, Kotonoha. So she's been kind of a dick lately? Then what the fuck's the eye like in this? No, of course not. I know what she means. Sorry, I'm as lost as you are. Which might mean that, you know, Mori is actually closer friends with Yai now instead of Kotonoha, which is interesting.
See how this goes.
I know that Kozue was friends with Yai before, but she kind of ditched her after she found out how much of a bitch she was. I'm not that kind of person. Hesitantly, she reaches out and takes it. Thanks. No problem. I look back at the vending machines, looking through the different snacks. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Natsuki hesitantly open her milk and sniff at it a bit. Sniff at it, almost as if she doesn't trust it. You just got it from the vending machine. What? Did you think I poisoned it like the 0.3 seconds?
Apparently, if you're abused, you're gonna just immediately be suspicious of everything.
It's in a vending machine. Why would the school want to kill its own students?
Hey, it's
I mean, not like you would know.
no.
Then
I have been to exactly 0 Japanese high schools.
Then, to my relief, she takes a long gulp. I purchased 2 good-sized energy bars next, then over to Natsuki. Are you sure? You already got me this. It should be good for today. I'm sure. Here. Once again, she looks suspicious, but less so before then as she takes them and stuffs them in her pocket. Without another word, she runs off. Looks like I managed to do something I wasn't able to last time. What do you mean? Score some points with Natsuki. Oh, yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive to what's shown today. I thought you said we weren't going to join the club. Nothing's stopping me from showing a casual interest in the club, is there? Besides, I promised Monica I'd check in on the club. Oh, yeah, right. Forgot. No worries. Not exactly knowing what Kozue might like. I buy something sweet, something salty, then 3 different drinks and some more energy bars.
Jesus.
You're gonna get fat eating that. Oi. Despite the situation, I smile slightly. Is that a smile I see? Dude, you can't see me smiling, period. I stuff a few actually, yeah. I stuff a few of the items, and he just kind of feels that he's happy. I'll do the rest. Thanks, man. For what? Making me laugh, even if I don't show it. We all need to laugh, right? Right. I head back towards Midge's classroom. Kozue's head is still on our desk as I walk back in. I sit back down and begin transferring the food to Midge's bag. As I'm finishing up, Mori walks back up to me. Jesus-san, since you weren't here last Friday, I thought I'd give you some notes from that day. She hands me a small stack of papers. Oh, thank you. I take them from her with a grateful smile. Also, I just thought I'd let you know that starting next week, the school's getting an international transfer student. Okay, even more stereotypes just keep piling up. Really? Where from? I don't know, but I just thought I'd let you know since the teacher brought it up on Friday. Thanks for letting me know. Of course. Mori smiles kindly and heads back to her seat. As I look over the notes, I overhear other students whispering among themselves, and the topic goes to this mysterious transfer student. Are they from America? America! Oh, I should not do that. My voice doesn't like it. Sounds like the typical high school banter, so I tune it out. I stare out at the window at the grounds. It's still raining, but it's not very bad, fortunately. Mage is quiet at the moment, and I can feel him deep in thought. He and I don't say anything to each other, just watch the rain and think. More students trickle in and take their seats. Soon the school chime rings out, alerting the entire student populace to the beginning of the school day. All up to that point, the school seems oddly peaceful. Most students in the classroom have been talking quietly to each other, and a few others, and like me and Kozue, have been silent. The teacher calls the class to order, and we start. Black screen. The first half of the day seems to drag on slowly, and unlike before, I don't bother taking notes. I do listen a bit, but it's hard to think of the current situation. To my dismay, and despite his best efforts, Meiji falls asleep. God, well, I mean, narcolepsy, right? Unlike before, where it feels like some kind of pressure being lifted whenever he slept, now I'm painfully aware of how tired this body feels. I slowly stand and stretch. Now I can understand Meiji's tolerance for coffee. Grabbing his wallet, I head out into the cafeteria. Yeah, because black coffee is the purest source of caffeine you can get. Sugar kind of waters it down. After getting some more of the chicken curry, I head over to his quiet corner of the cafeteria, sit, and begin eating. Now, where is Meiji Breaks just then? Did I miss anything? Nope. Alex? You sound upset. Oh, sorry, I'm just concerned is all. About the girls? And you? Me? Narcolepsy, man. You fell asleep earlier. I was worried. Oh, that. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Are you sure? Yeah, if I've always had it and I've learned to deal with it, well, let's hope so. I eat my curry and drink the black coffee account in silence. I'm lost in thought, so lost in thought that I don't hear someone sitting across from me until they're just sitting down. And there she is. I guess I do get to call this mommy milkers after all. Or just mommy milk. One of the two.
Or just mommy.
Step on me, mommy? No. No, I probably, no.
Yeah, no.
Probably not. Where's the book she's reading? I don't think it's definitely not Portrait of Markov, that's for sure.
It's something disturbed.
Emily, I think.
The pixel is.
Lady,
oh.
I can't. Whatever.
God. I think Lady Disturbed. That seems most. I think that's what it is.
I think so, yeah. Disturbed, I can definitely kind of make out. I jump slightly as Yuri, her face buried deep in a book, sits opposite me, a tray of food in her hand. Did she not see us here? Maybe not? I thought to clear my throat. Pardon me? Huh? Ah! Your lips happen notices their situation. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to sit so close. It's okay, really. I give her a reassuring smile. Gotta say though, it must be damn good book to see to be distracted like that. Ah, yes it is. She nods, seeming to relax just a bit. I'm still sorry though. No, it's alright. Is this your normal seat? She nods slowly. Understood. I'll move. I stand and begin moving when the title of the book catches my eye. Easily disturbed. Oh, okay. What genre is it? Hmm? Oh, it's a psychological horror novel I've been enjoying recently. I raise an eyebrow curiously. What's it about, if I may ask? Yuri's eyes wide and silent. One moment. She lifts to the back of the book and reads the blurb. Right. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't spoiling anything. It's about a young nurse working in a mental institution. The author describes how working for the institution starts to change her. She begins seeing and hearing things, and she isn't sure how real what she's seeing is or not. Silent Hill? That sounds like a curious and interesting read. Oh, it is. The filming style is quite similar to my very own novel. Oh my god, my voice keeps giving out. The author is an incredible master of suspense, even you as the reader, I'm sure. Even the ending is masterfully crafted, leaving the readers guessing as to what actually happened. Well, that does sound like a fun read. Very nice. Then a look of realization passed over her face. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ramble on. It's alright. You didn't ramble, and I asked, remember. If you're sure. No worries, I'm sure. No, that's perfectly fine. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Yuri still go back to her book, but I see her looking back at me ever so often for a bit before fully focusing on her book. I decide the best thing for it is to just leave her alone for the time being. After a short time, she's fully focused on the book again. I finish my curry. As I'm on my last few bites, someone walks over to our tables towards Yuri. Kotonoha. Alright. Let's see where they fall on the spectrum then. Miss Yoshika? Oh, Miss Chiba. Is something wrong? I don't like the way the music is turning out.
Yeah.
That is definitely putting me on edge. I think that's Kotonoha's theme, but it's definitely edited. I don't like...
I think she's the one that's...
I think she might be a bit of a bitch.
I think she might be the one that's turned yandere, like Yuri was, the one that's...
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start you. What are they saying? Is that English? Oh, they're speaking English. Yeah, it is. Right, and our guy's American, so I can understand English just fine. Okay. I don't have to understand. I just came over to ask how your mom's doing. I know she had to cancel a shooting session last week. Is she well? Something is off. Yeah, the music is definitely off. I don't like this. I'm genuinely kind of creeped out. She had to go to the hospital the day before her doctor told her to rest. Right, so I was told. How is she now? Yuri sets up a bit by this point. Why does this conversation feel forced? Probably because it is. Better than before. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. If there's anything I can do, let me know, alright? Why do I expect this bitch to punch Yuri in the face any second now? I'm genuinely uneasy. This whole thing is putting me on edge. Oh, thank you, Miss Chiba. Don't mention it. Kotonoha stands and walks away. So, I might not be able to understand English, but something was wrong there. You too, huh? Yeah, I just can't put my finger on it. Remember what Natsuki said earlier about owing Chiba a favor? Yeah, I do. What about it? Maybe there's something behind that. You think? Perhaps so. It's something to keep an eye on, at least. No kidding. I grab my empty tray and clean up my place at the table, leaving quietly so as to not disturb Yuri's reading. Although it seems Yuri now looks a bit more stressed than before. Yeah, I think Kotonoha here, considering she's the rich girl and everything. Right, I think Kotonoha is also the one that tried to buy everyone's friendships all the time because, you know, money.
I think in this, she might be.
In this case, she might be the one pushing everyone around because rich girl, right? Power.
Yeah. So Yai is no longer the worst problem.
I'm not sure what even has become of Yai. We haven't seen her yet.
Mm.
As much as I want to talk to her about it, here she doesn't seem to know. She doesn't know me at all, so it'll be very unusual to ask her what's wrong. I head out into the corridor, pulling out Mickey's phone. What exactly did the two talk about? I transcribe the conversation as best I can, making sure to switch my tired brain between English and Japanese. I say, thanks for telling me. Of course. Are you going to tell Monica and Sayori? Of course, I will. I'll show up a text right now, actually. I stop, move off to the side of the hallway, and send off a quick message. Hey, Monica, you guys got some time to spare? There's a few things I need to report to you two. Send the message and wait. A moments later, she calls. I answer. Hey, that was quick. Well, it sounded urgent. It is. Listen, could you and Sayori look at the script for me? Something just happened between Yuri and Kotonoha. Sayori's actually looking over at the script now. We're seeing the conversation between Kotonoha and Yuri, but it's gibberish. Gibberish how? Because it's English. I don't know. What happened? I'll try and tell you later. Maybe after school before you check on the club. You can come to the space classroom and tell us? Not sure I'll have the time. Oh, yeah, I guess not. Sorry. Hey, how's Sayori doing? Is her neck okay? Oh, shit. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Kozue approaching, but I think nothing of it. Her neck's fine, just a bit sore. Oh, we got an eavesdropper. She also says it hurts to swallow. Kozue keeps on walking over, so I lower my voice. Just keep an eye on her, I have to go. Okay, stay safe. Love you, Alex. I'll do my best. See you later. Close the phone. Talking to your girlfriend? Yeah, we're working on a project together. She frowns a bit for some reason. I see. She walks back to the classroom fast. I wonder what that's about. I went back to the classroom and see Kozue sitting at her place. I guess, when they said they would focus on the side characters, they meant that they would completely fuck them over. Get them to experience some goddamn drama for once. Oh, Jesus, as if the characters in this game didn't get enough trauma already. I went back to the classroom and see Kozue sitting at her place. There are a handful of other students also there, mostly in a small group of friends talking. I take a seat and pull out the medication. As I'm about to pop one in my mouth, the memory of Sayoko's crying face flashes in my mind. I hesitate, then square the cap back onto the bottle and put it away. With how scared and desperate she looked, I can't risk taking it anymore, especially since her own daughter had the same reaction this morning. Yeah, Sayori also didn't seem to like me taking those pills so much. I lean against the window and look out. The sound of the rain soothes my worry over Sayoko for the time being. Despite the body I'm in feeling tired, my mind is racing trying to process what I've seen all day. Obviously, it seems as if Natsuki is still having the issues from Act 2 with malnutrition anyway. If I'm remembering right, she was the one who changed the least in Act 2. Since the original games, Monica only edited her father's traits. I make myself a mental note to ask Sayori to keep an eye on her regardless. Yuri didn't seem all that different than before, but then again, the same thing happened in the base game as well. It's the others I'm worried about, the other people I've seen. Kozue, for one. She isn't a bully like she was before, which isn't a bad thing, but what could have changed so drastically that she changed completely and apparently over the weekend? Kotonoha seems to be the same, but something feels off. I just can't think of what it is. Sayoko... Maybe a second opinion would help. Meiji? What's up? You've seen what I've seen today so far. Can I hear your thoughts? Well, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm not really good at this, thinking hard about things. That's alright. I could use some alternative opinions anyway. Alright, well, today's been really weird so far, I'll give you that. It's only been half a day. But it does feel like there's more tension in the air. And don't take this the wrong way, but the changes don't seem to be too much right now. Really? That catches me off guard. Maybe he's not seeing what I'm seeing, or maybe I'm just paranoid. Hear me out. I know that in Act 2, Yuri becomes, for lack of a better word, crazy, but I didn't see that in her today. Technically, we did just meet. Maybe, but if we don't join the club and just keep an eye on her like you mentioned, maybe she won't, like you said. That's my hope anyway. Go on. Natsuki seems like her normal self. Yeah, she might be a bit poor right now. So, less money. Broke. Mori seems to be the exact same as she was before. In the past, she's taken it on herself to walk around class before school and starts and make sure we're okay. And Kotonoha also doesn't look like she's changed all that much either. She's still offering to help others. Remember what Natsuki said earlier, though, about owing her a favor? Yeah, that's true. Let's keep an eye on her, then. So maybe I'm not paranoid. But then there's Sayori's mom. I guess the script had to figure out a way to remove Sayori from her family, but it was hard to see her like that. Besides that obvious change, the biggest differences I've seen is that it's raining and the Kozue is now not how she was before. I'm not sure what that could mean. Don't forget about how Monica showed up this morning. Yeah. But the Kozue thing, perhaps it's something to do with Yai. Oh, her. I feel made you begin to get angry again. Take a couple deep breaths. I'm the last person to say this, but calm down, man. I'll have a look around for her later, I promise. Right, I'll try, but she's just so aggravating. Maybe she's changed. Yeah, but things could have changed for her, too. Maybe she isn't that bad this time around? That could be why Kozue isn't a bully Gyaru this time. I don't know. I guess we won't know until we see her. Agreed, although I trail off trying to organize my own thoughts again. I agree with you about Mori. She seems the exact same as before, but that glance she shared with Kotonoha before the school has me worried. I thought they were best friends. Sure seemed like it, so there's a major change there. Let's just hope it's nothing serious. I hope. Maybe I didn't think about it this hard as you did. This as hard as you did. I can feel a headache coming on. Sure enough, a small ache begins in my head. I rub my temples a bit. Damn, I was hoping we could continue this. Maybe later. And I'll sleep instantly. Internal alarms begin going off. If that's because of his narcolepsy, I've got to start drinking more coffee. I wonder why Saiko was so scared of Meiji's prescription. The teacher comes in just then and class begins. Not especially in the mood for school, I absent-mindedly begin taking some semblance of notes as the teacher drones on. Yeah, because we're not here for school, obviously. As the day ends, students excitedly begin putting their books away and I can hear them talking about various things. I look back and see, to my surprise, that Kozue is not there anymore. I don't even remember hearing her leave, although it's possible that she slipped out before me. Meiji was still asleep when the bell rang, but I feel him wake up as soon as I put my books away. What time is it? End of school, dude. Really? I fell asleep again? Yeah, you did. Damn. I was trying so hard. It's not your fault, man. I'll just drink a bit more coffee throughout the day. Yeah, that might help. Thanks, but don't take those meds again. I won't, I promise. Good. So, the club then? You gonna be alright? You're nervous, aren't you? He's right. I'm nervous. Just like the last time I did this, but not quite the same way as before. Although I think the correct term would be downright petrified. I can't help but wonder what things are going to be like in the club room when I arrive. Will Natsuki and Yuri be at each other's throats without Monaco or Sayori there to try and keep them in check? Or will they just be ignoring each other? Yeah, I am. Yeah, well, so am I. Good that I'm not alone and that you're with me on this. Alone, you're literally controlling my body. This is the closest level there is of being with me. That is comforting to know he hasn't quite lost his sense of humor here. True. Well, let's head off to the literature club then. Slinging my bag over my shoulder, I head out into the crowded school hallway. I pay close attention to these students around me as we walk. I remember a few of them from the past week, and nothing I'm seeing indicates any changes in personality. As I head towards the club room and approach the stairs to the 4th floor, I hear running footsteps from down the hall. Oh, shit. Looking around, I see Kozue running towards me. She looks a bit disheveled as she runs past me, looking almost like she's gonna cry. Okay, so definitely something happened there. I watch her go, concerned. What was that about? Any idea? None. I turn back to head to the club room when the reason for whatever upset Kozue almost collides with me. Oh, there she is. Oh god, the fact that she's literally introduced with a organ. With a fucking organ piping off. Like a fucking villain theme. That, yeah, you can be more subtle. You can be any less subtle if you try. Yeah, of course, yeah. Hey, watch it. Yep, nope, definitely doesn't seem to have changed all that much. Still bitch and proud of it, I see. That's better. Roughed her up a little bit. Oh god, that expression again. Yep, except this time she's found a different target. I mean, Kozue was friends with Yai last I checked, but now they're definitely not. So, she's still awesome. I mean, she was definitely being pushed around, even though they were friends, but now they're definitely just straight up enemies. She walks past me down the hall with a confident stride. Seriously, what is wrong with that girl? You don't think she, if she did, there's gonna be hell to pay. I promise you that. I could feel the anger rising again. I take a few deep breaths to calm down again. This anger sure seems to be a constant, and it's just Monday. I really don't like this. You sure you're gonna be okay? Yeah, I can manage. I continue to walk towards the club room. When I reach it, I hold my hand up and knock. Ah, come in. I gently but firmly slide the door open. I gently open the door.
You can't say the word gently in DDLC. You can't. That word is cursed.
It's just, every time that is said and the door is open, there's something I'm reminded that I don't like. Okay, so I guess we're just still using base game music.
Yeah.
I begin, acting as if I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. Natsuki and Yuri sitting at the two desks that have been turned towards one another, each holding a small pilgrim booklet. Oh, you can tell I'm recording this at night when I yawn in the middle of recording. Professionalism. Excuse me, sorry for interrupting you, but is this the Literature Club? The girls exchange a look for a brief moment, then Yuri stands and faces me a bit nervously. Yes, that's correct. Oh, that's good. I was sure at the right place. Hey, I remember you from this morning. Oh? Have you tuned that already? What's your freezes? I immediately jump in. I accidentally ran into words this morning on my way to class. Oh, I see. Well, welcome to the Literature Club. I'm the Vice President, Yuri. Okay, Vice President, right, because Yuri isn't here. Well, it really almost seems like it's the two of you right now. It's one of the members, Miramoto Natsuki. I'm Kozue. Nice to meet you two officially. Yes, of course. Wait, did you guys meet already? We talked a little bit at lunch about our book. Oh. Look around the room as if looking for a third person. By the way, where's Asuna-san? Our president? How do you know her? Well, she was the one who told me about this club earlier. Really? I was unaware that she was considering bringing in new members. I'm just here to check the club, that's all. Sorry if I disappointed you. Why would you be disappointed? Okay, maybe not the response I was expecting. Well, I mean, from what you told me, you're one member short of being an official club, right? I'm guessing that's what she asked. So she asked you? Why? Not sure, really. I mean, we're in the same class last year, but that's basically the only way I know her. Well, even if you are, just visit. I'll just visit the Vice President. It is my duty to welcome you. Thank you very much. Yeah, welcome, I suppose. I'm sorry Monica isn't here today, but she told me she wasn't feeling well and that she was staying home today. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. I told you to stop by after the club meeting is over. In the meantime, would you like some tea? Today is certainly a day for it. I begin going toward the top of the small smile. It is indeed. I'll go find some water. I'll be right back. So saying, Yuri grabs the hot water heater and rushes out the club room, leaving me alone with Natsuki. Oh boy, and the music cuts out. That's no very good sign. So, okay. I don't like this. The atmosphere gets tense just then, and I'm not entirely sure what else I can say. I've never had.
Oh, did your father beat you?
Get abused often? Got any fucking breakfast? Before I can try again, Natsuki speaks up. Hey, listen. That earlier today, you know, with the milk and the energy bars. If you still think you owe me anything, you really don't. No, that's not it! I mean, I feel a small bit of relief from this exchange. It feels more normal than anything else that's been going on lately. I just wanted to thank you. And make your promise not to tell anyone about it, okay? Right, I promise. Good, you better. Information. Natsuki's voice is currently the clearest and most easy to do, actually. That's surprising. Any other voice either gives out or puts a strain on my voice. Suddenly I hear someone's stomach growling. Oh wow, oh my god, that frame could not be more anime if it tried. Just look at it. The disappearing eyes, the nothing but red, that's straight up just anime. Natsuki's face goes beet red and shows away. I smile a bit, then reach down to Paige's backpack, pulling out some of the food and got from the vending machines earlier. Here, take which performance you like. Natsuki looks at me again, frowning in suspicion. Is something wrong? Meiji, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't she readily accept the cookie I bought for her the last time? No, right, she did pretty much dig into that cookie. I wonder why. She looks down at the bars I've laid out on the desk in front of her, then she looks back at me. Hey, what do you want out of me? Suddenly she brings her hands over her chest, almost in a protective gesture.
Oh shit.
don't know how to take that line, but the only place my mind is going to is seriously freaking me out.
Do you want to cop a feel on the A-cups?
I mean, there's not really anything to grab, is there?
Exactly. What's the point?
Jesus Christ, dude, don't. This is not helping.
I know dudes with larger tits than her.
God damn it. The moves. You don't want to do that, do you? What? Oh, God. No. I should have looking horrified. What the hell kind of experience does this Natsuki have that her mind immediately goes to that? Oh, wow, really? Did she really think we were trying to get her, to convince her to, do it on the table? What the fuck is this not? I'm willing to bet she wasn't just physically abused by her dad.
I'm starting to lean that way, and if that's the case, I'm gonna be real pissed.
Oh god. Jesus.
This mod did not need to go
this
that
mod,
hard.
I said it before, I'll say it again. This mod has no chill.
If that was the case, there absolutely would need to be some kind of warning.
I am definitely gonna need to put a goddamn disclaimer in front of my episodes now. Jesus. Okay. This could corrupt everyone's libido this time. That wasn't my intention at all, I swear. Alex, do you think her dad or someone has been... Oh, God, I certainly hope not. Or anyone else for that matter. Yeah, same here. Hey, stop spacing out and just tell me what you want. Look back up at Natsuki. Look at Moto-san. I was just trying to help, I promise. She doesn't move for what seems like minutes, but probably only a few seconds. Finally, she reaches over and grabs the nearest candy bar named Cat Nibble that resembles a Kit Kat bar. Quickly she opens it, but just like with the milk earlier, she sniffs hesitantly at the bar. Finally, she breaks off a piece and eats it. Open a small bag of chips and slowly begin eating. While she nibbles on her chocolate-covered wafer bar, I see Natsuki looking up at me with a lingering bit of suspicion in her eyes. What is with the suspicion? I'm not trying to poison you. Or fuck you, for that matter. Thankfully, there's nothing to grow open. I'm not sure my dick would fit, but that's besides the point. Thankfully, Yuri comes back just then. Please, YouTube, forget I made that joke, for the love of God. I could already feel the demonetization flushing down on me like a tidal wave. Not like I have to worry about that anyway, considering I don't even have, 100 subs yet. Her face looks a bit flushed. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, God.
She'll see what Natsuki and I are doing. Where did you get the food? I bought them earlier. Sorry, is there no eating allowed in the classroom? No, that's not it. I got a small matcha cake and handed it figuring. If you want some, I don't mind. I bought too much this morning anyway. Looks down at the cakes, then back up eating me with a curious attention. Are you sure? Of course, be my guest. You prepared tea for me. It's the least I could do. Yuri smiled at me gratefully. Thank you very much, then. She takes the cake and opens it, taking a bite and clearly enjoying it. Yuri then walks over to the closet and begins gathering the tea set and placing it on the shelf against the back wall. Silence falls. The only sound at the moment is Yuri's preparation of the tea. I nervously pat my lap, trying to think of something to say. Natsuki looks slightly nervous, looking out of the window and mostly giving me suspicious glances. Finally, So, what were you reading before I came in? Natsuki looks over and starts out whatever train of thought she was having. Oh, yeah. She shows one of the books forward. I gingerly pick it up and read the title. American short stories, huh? Alright, which one were you reading? A Horseman in the Sky. Is that the same story they read the last time? You're right. That's a bit encouraging, isn't it? Well, see. Really, why that one? It's all my interest for us to read this weekend for the session. It says this almost sounds like derision. You wanted to read something else.
Manga.
No, there's no need for that. They returned to the tea and she said, please see my my desk. I guess Yuri still believes that manga isn't literature. Even though it totally is. I completely fucking plowed through the entire Promised Neverland series in 5 months.
I mean, literally, the instruction manual for a toaster is literature, so...
Don't mention anything related to food around Natsuki or she might try to tear your head off. She pours tea into 3 cups and hands one to me and Natsuki. We all agreed on this story. I know it's not a manga like you... Yuri! Salvato is angry and embarrassed. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... I mean, you like immediately flustered. Is something wrong with manga? I mean, I read manga too. It might not be what most people consider literature, but they tell stories, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Here we go.
I'm not the only one who thinks manga is literature. I said it wasn't. I said it wasn't a meaningful choice. Now, well, at least there's someone else in the school who knows the truth. It's not a bit of business unit. Feels pretty normal to me. Yeah, looks decent. What's the story about? He looks up with some renewed excitement, almost like the excitement she showed earlier in the cafeteria.
Guys.
Oh boy. Coming up on 40 minutes. Let's see if we can finish this altercation at the school before we call it. Or at the club, I mean. It's a story set during the American Civil War. The protagonist is a Union soldier named Carter Drews, hiding in the brush when he spies a Confederate horseman. The story follows this train of thought as he contemplates firing the soldier, but he hesitates at one point. The author also utilizes some flashbacks to Carter's time with his family. When he joined the Union, his father both called him a traitor and encouraged him to follow what he perceived his duty to be. It ends with Carter shooting the horseman. It's revealed in the end. Nope. I don't mind spoilers for this. Go ahead. Oh, thank you. The Confederate horseman was actually Carter's father in the end, hence the hesitation.
Oh, fuck.
Wow. Damn, that's pretty, well, kind of dry in my opinion. You and I both paused to turn on you. How so? Think about it. They're enemies in the war and it's kill or be killed. It doesn't matter for family. I respectfully disagree. I believe that Carter's inner struggles are meant to be interpreted as a lesson in the relationship between father and son. Or father and daughter. I sincerely hope there's no firearms in the Natsuki household, because I don't know about the household, because there might be a corpse.
But no, this is Natsuki does not care about family because dad.
Because bad father syndrome, daddy issues, yay!
Yeah, shoot fathers on sight.
I don't think that, no. Not
the instant you get someone pregnant, you die like a praying mantis.
Well, I mean, I guess that piece of shit, that person can't procreate then, huh? Entry going forward to in hand. How so? Even Natsuki is a bit curious, they're still stubborn. I understand the story. Carter and his father actually parted amicably despite the father vehemently disagreed with his son's choice of army. However, since the mother was on her deathbed, they actually agreed to not to tell her and hope to reconcile in the future. There are many themes at work in the short story, but the main themes are the contrast between familiar relationships and duty. Carter decided that sparing his father's life would have killed many more people in the end, and in this case, duty won out. I still think that it's too wordy for my taste. It's so hard to make your point without. Is it so hard to make your point without all the fanciness? Don't say Yuri. I know what you're gonna say already. Awkward. Oh shit. As I watch the interaction between the two, I begin noticing a slight tension that I don't remember from before. Yes, they had different viewpoints in the argument last time around, but the tension wasn't just bad. I don't know why they didn't sense it before. Maybe it was just hoping to realize that. Maybe it's this way because Sayori or Monica isn't here to interject and try to play game. I guess that's my job, at least for today. It sounds like an interesting read. What's both terms to me? Yuri looks a bit relieved by the distraction, and Natsuki's irritated when stopping ever so slightly. I'm sorry I don't have a third copy to share with you. It's not that cumbersome of a read, and it wouldn't take you that long. It's alright. Here, come on, my copy. I'll see something shops a book towards me. What, are you sure? Yeah, I've actually got some other work to do before the club is over. So saying, she grabs her bag and walks over to the back corner of the classroom and brings a closet. Sits at the desk and begins her work. I look over very curiously. If you're not interested in reading it, no, it's alright, I'll find it. It's fine to read. You can also note and throw a copy of the book. I look down and open the book and ask me handed to me. Yuri's right. As it turns out, the story's relatively short read. It's a bit complicated. It's not something I don't read, but it's definitely entertaining enough to keep me engaged.
Black screen.
Eventually, I eventually finished, then put the book down. Seeing this, Yuri looks over at me curiously. So, what did you think of it? It was definitely entertaining to me. You have to give more time to process what I just read. Plus, I'm sure since this was originally written in English, things get lost in translation. Indeed they do. She holds up the copy of the short story collection, and I notice that's in English. Without thinking, I read the title out. Alex, no! What? Oh, fuck! Yuri's expression is suddenly very intense, but only for a moment.
Oh boy.
Questioning, wait, why do you know English? Yeah, because, yeah. if we understand English, that means we understood the conversation that happened earlier.
Yep.
Which means she's definitely gonna try to ask us about it.
Yep.
Her gentle smile returns with a hint of excitement. Oh, yep. Shit. You speak English, Mr. Shizu? She says that in flawless semi-English. Her was almost hopeful. Fuck, how do I cover this up? Look at the title of the Japanese book I have, and to my dismay, the title isn't quite the same. I stumble over my words trying to make it sound as if I'm speaking book English. Yeah, we cannot let it be known that we know English, or she knows that we understood the conversation. I speak English badly. I switch back to Japanese. I'm not the best at it. And yet, you recognize the title instantly. Damn it. Yeah, well, God, if you're out there, I could really use a distraction. Of course, my luck isn't that good. Here it goes on. Our English program is the most ideal one. I've actually heard that Taisho High is a stellar English program. I almost applied there. Really? It's not much of a distraction, but if I play my cards right, maybe I can get her to talk a bit about herself. What's Taisho High? The only other high school in our city. It's a college prep school. Ah, thanks. I would have gone, but the cost to attend is almost twice that of Sakura Academy. Oh, yeah, makes sense. Not that Sakura Academy's education is bad in any sense, of course. I just wish that their English program was better. Yeah, it's very good. I look down at the book still in my hand, remembering that it's still there. Oh, pardon me, I should probably return this to when it was there. Of course. And by the way, thanks for letting me check out this club out at least. Ah, of course, I do hope you join. Oh, we'll see. I'm gonna have to think about it, perhaps we'll visit again this week. I'm sure Monica will be delighted. Your smile seems pretty genuine enough, but I'm still a bit on edge as to how she's reacted to my careless mistake. I stand and walk over to where Natsuki is sitting with the thick book open. As I walk up, I grow confused since she has a sheet of paper and pencil out as she reads. Her eyebrows are furled up in frustration. I slow down, assist not startled with my approach. She look in my throat. Pardon me, but what's this on? Startled, she looks up at me. Oh, huh? Oh, it's you. Need something? I keep my grin to myself. I was just returning this. I hold out the book. Natsuki looks at it, then at me. You're at the store already? Damn, you're pretty fast. She takes it from me and puts it in her school bag. Thanks for letting me borrow it for today. Oh, sure. She nods at me in an almost distracted way. She fixes more on what's in front of her. I start to leave, then fake a double take. Not hard to fake, actually. It seems like Natsuki's actually doing homework. The workbook she has open is the standard math book for the school. Natsuki's eyebrows are furrowed as she focuses on one problem in particular. I'm not the best at math, to be honest. Anytime during the past week I've had a math class, I always asked Meiji for help. He's not exactly the best either, but he's better than I am currently. That problem she's stuck on incorporates stuff we learned last year. Easy stuff too, at least easy now. That makes sense. Natsuki looks up at me, just now noticing me looking over her shoulder. Do you mind? I'm trying to work here. Sorry, it's just that you're approaching that problem wrong. Who asked you? I raise my hands defensively and back away with another word. Okay, clearly defensive. Doesn't like people pointing out that she... I mean, she's basically like Android Dev. No fair criticism allowed. I go back to the other seat and sit down. Yuri's too engrossed in her own book to notice my return. Not wanting to disturb her, I quietly rummage the Mage's backpack for anything literature related. I have any homework that I can do currently, since I have a habit of doing it during class when there's a lecture going on. Most of the teachers in the school can take too long to teach the main topics, something I'm very much used to in college. Not finding anything, I decide to quietly stand and look in the closet for anything. I quietly walk past the concentrating Natsuki and take a quick glance at the bookshelves. Aside from Natsuki's manga, most of the books appear to be mostly school-related. Workbooks, study guides, and more filled shelves. The boxes on the floor are more the same. I sigh quietly and head back to the desk. No manga collection, it looks like. As I'm passing Natsuki, I take a very quick...
he said that was in there.
Oh, wait, he was?
Besides the collection.
Besides the... Right, I guess I didn't... I have short-term memory loss. I'm a hamster. Sue me.
Yes.
As I'm passing Natsuki, I take a very quick glance at her work. She's still apparently stuck on the same problem she was working on when I gave her the book back. As I begin to turn away, she throws her pencil down a pencil frustration. Damn it, why is it so hard? To myself, I pause and look back at her. If you're having issues, skip it and come back to it later. She glares up at me. No one asked you. Unlike before, though, Natsuki sounds more defeated and less antagonistic. Jokes him up, we just covered this type of problem in class. At least the new stuff. Stubborn frown plastered on her face. Out of the corner of my eyes, I hear a lower bugging glance over at the two of us. Why? Natsuki looks at me sharply. Why do you want to help me? The fact that she asks why she would want, why someone would want to help her and isn't just like, oh yeah, sure, thanks.
There's some severe trauma going on here.
Yeah, she is way too suspicious. This is literally just homework, and she's acting like I'm trying to fucking have her help me cover up a body or some shit. The look in her eyes is a mixture of confusion, stubbornness, and suspicion. Because it looked like you were struggling, but if you don't want any help, I go quiet as Natsuki looks down at her book, looking over everything. Her fist clenched in frustration, then she looks back up at me. I would appreciate the help. Is everything alright there? Over there? Slightly nervous, Yuri walks over. What's the problem? Math problem. Oh, I can help you. He looks down at the workbook. Do you want help? I can see a bit of her stubbornness returning, but before she can say anything, I chime in. There's never any shame in asking for help. Fine. I should go back to the other desks, so I'll move a third one so I can sit. Natsuki begrudgingly grabs her belongings and walks back over to the desks. I grab a third desk and move it over so Yuri's on my left and Natsuki's on my right. Yuri reaches into her own bag and pulls out her copy of the math book. I do the same and bring out my answer sheet. Thank you. Natsuki sits quietly in his subdued and embarrassed tone. I wouldn't be a good vice president if I allowed club time to cut into your studies. Natsuki sits slowly and opens her book. So, what are you stuck on exactly? For the rest of the club time, Yuri and I, but more Meiji than me, help explain to Natsuki the basic principles of the problem she was having and issues understanding, which, as it turns out, is nearly all of them. I grow increasingly concerned as I know that Natsuki is smarter than she thinks herself to be. So she is poorer, dumber. I don't like this. And she's considering how on edge she is every time we do something nice for her. Oh god, this is not gonna go well. Oh, and I just realized that we've broached the 50-minute mark. This might be an hour-long episode, not sure. Evidence of her intelligence. I'm actually equally as surprised by Yuri's manner of teaching. The way she explains the concepts we're reviewing aren't just helpful to Natsuki, but they help me remember my older math lessons more clearly. I breathe in sighs of relief and never see Natsuki's eyes light up in further understanding as the concepts click for her. I take a small note to bring more food in for her, reminding myself to come up with realistic excuses so she doesn't think I'm stalking her. Eventually, Yuri pulls out a small battered pocket watch. She looks at it, then over at the wall clock in front of the room. Oh my, it's getting late. You really should end the club meeting. She turns to me with a small smile. Shizu-san, thank you for stopping by to observe our club. I promise that it isn't always like this. Those are the first few lines sentences that came from Natsuki with a concerned look. No problem. Will you come again? I know you said you were just observing, but still. I might come back again, who knows? Alright, I'll let Monica know if you're just in that comment. Thank you. And then raise my voice and wait for the to go. It was a pleasure to meet the both of you. If I do join, I look forward to getting to know the two of you better. Well, if you're a boy, I guess I could tell it in the class. Not Steve. Fair enough. You need help cleaning up? Huh? Yuri looks around the room. Aside from the rearranged desk and some crumbs around them and the tea set, the classroom seems to be pretty clean. How am I open? Look over to the closet and got the building dustpan. Asking Yuri and look at each other briefly. Please let me do that. My duty after all. Walks over to me, looking at the building dustpan nervously, then back at me. Just give up there. She gets stepping like this sometimes. Natsuki! Put the building dustpan down and my desk near my hands inside it. Already for me to step on the duties of the vice president, but are you sure? I am, but I am grateful for the offer. I can certainly handle small tasks such as this. Well, if you're sure. Thanks for having me, and I'm sorry I came by unannounced. It's quite alright. Thank you for stopping by, and see you later. Natsuki's already heading towards the door. She tries to apply not to the Yuri. Yuri smells softly at the blonde sin before focusing on the traffic clique. I'll walk out my moments after Natsuki.
It's probably a good spot to end.
Yep, alright, let's end it here. So, a lot of shit changed in the club. I don't like what Natsuki's character is currently implying about her father. It's, I mean, relatable, but also, Jesus Christ, this mod is not pulling any punches. And if I am going to continue this, I might need to put disclaimers at the start of my episodes now, and just in case someone might. Oh God, this is terrible. Let's see what what this fucking mod has in store for us next. Jesus, with the strong start we've got here. Oh boy, it's gonna be rough, but yeah, I'll end things here for today. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye.